want to see that as soon as he gets it fired up, Mark. That shit's hilarious. Now I don't want to do. I'm comfortable right here, but I got my back to Darren. I don't want to turn my back.
It usually is.
Right. Guess who called me today? Wanted to help out in the festival they just heard about.
Welcome everybody. We're live. I'm not doing YouTube today. I'm only doing Facebook because I'm running from a hot spot at Basecamp, so it's a little complicated to try to do both. Let me scroll up here.
I don't know why. I have no idea. Why somebody texted me already? Oh yeah, the camera thing's up there.
Yeah, camera's up there. So we're just gonna kind of chill out here and sip on some beers, let people kind of get checked in and let us get organized.
Stuff and things.
I have to admit I'm not very organized today. I came out here a little bit early and got a little run in on the black. Yes, I said run. I know that doesn't happen very often for me, but I'm trying to do that once a week. And it was late getting some dinner, so I rolled back here, got set up, and hanging out with Chad and Darren. Mark back here. Mark's beering us up because he's got the beer fridge, and I've got cables running all over the damn place. So, cheers. Basecamp, you know it. So and it's no longer Sober September. Thank goodness.
Somebody did that?
Dude,
who the hell would have done something like that?
We drank a bottle, it wasn't even a bottle and a half of wine. It was like a bottle and a quarter of wine, and Amy and I were just like wrecked. Because we did. I mean,
tolerance was down.
Oh, our tolerance was shit. Our tolerance was shit.
He said is one benefit there of abstinence for a little while.
Save some beer money for sure.
Cheaper beer buzz.
Yep.
That's right.
Hey, the rules still apply. If you guys are out there creeping, remember that I can't see you guys when you guys just check in. So if you're out there and have something to say or want to let me know you're there, be sure and just give me a thumbs up, a wave, a hi, or something like that. Throw a comment out there, and that way I can start interacting a little bit with you guys. I'm going to talk some events here in a bit. Alex Canada checking in. What's happening, Alex? I'm gonna do a little bit of a review, kind of like I did last week with some events, and just kind of to keep track. And then it's the same with you guys. If you guys have events that are popping with you, throw them out my way in the comments, and we'll talk about them, and I'll add them to my list. And outside of that, I'm just going to talk to these guys. We're going to talk Medicine Park, Fools Fest, Fools Dozen. All kinds of stuff happening Friday through Sunday. We're going to have Stephen Cordes and Dennis Nadolny rolling in. They're doing a night ride. They're going to come crash our live stream with lights glaring probably shortly. So,
Stinking.
Assuming they didn't have another flat, because I think Dennis started the night with a flat. Really, yeah. Cordes had to go get him before he even got here. He had a flat.
There's
So
nothing worse than the flat plague.
Ricky Valens, what's happening?
Hey.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I miss you too, bro.
Yeah. Daniel Lim's in the house. Ryan Erskine, what's happening? Christine Nadolny. We were just talking about your significant other.
Get a bull.
Oh, well, both of them. Look at that. Christine and Angela both checking in, and we were just talking about Steve and Dennis. Dadgummit. Sorry, I'm bending over here, but Got to get my scroller bar working. I'm having trouble. There we go.
Hey, Kenny.
Kenny Caballero, what's
Kenny,
happening? Watching from
across
the street.
Kenny, why don't you just walk across the creek?
Oh, have a beer with us.
Come have a beer with us, man. Let's talk about some 25 year ago mountain biking, old school park.
Danny Prather's in the house. Hey, Danny, I don't know if you got SVDs, but I left like 2 sets of stuff with Mark. I have no need for them, and come grab them.
And tools.
And yeah, there's a tool in there. I don't know. It was just in the back. I've had that thing for years, and I don't use them. So anyway, they're yours, Danny. And if not, Mark will give them to somebody. So, Mike Pickle, what's happening? All right, we got a pretty good crew. You got all I guess your Medicine Park boys must have known because they're like all they're all checked in. They're all checked in.
Instagram.
Yeah.
On the Insta.
Victor Cashes.
Oh.
What's happening, Victor?
Is that Wichita Falls, Victor? That kid's fast. Is that the one down in Wichita Falls?
No.
That Victor?
No.
He's fast now. Whoever.
No. Victor's OKC.
Who's the one that comes up from Wichita Falls that races MSU?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I can't, what is his name? Aaron. Hey,
You asking Google?
no, I was no, you man.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun
Google,
day.
what's that kid's name?
You know, it's always fun at base camp.
No, I was just thinking that there was somebody up there that might know. So
Oh yeah, no worries.
hang on, I gotta share this. I always forget. I've got to share this. Let me get the live stream going. There, it's live.
I know Victor. I can picture his face, but you know,
talking about
Two different people. Well, they're
Reed right across from
Really
Old Town.
fast.
yeah.
Well,
It's
no,
Reed.
not
It's Reed.
Reed.
It's Reed's
It's
buddy.
Reed's,
Yeah. Well,
you know, riding mate or
yeah.
whatever.
He's
Schoolmate.
stupid. Yeah, he's stupid fast. And he weighs like 120
Who's that
pounds.
kid that Sebastian
You weigh
something that
125.
Sebastian Schaub or something's new? Got 11 minutes going up Mount Scott. He's got the new cone.
I don't know
Oh,
any
wow,
of those
that-
dudes because I never
11
see them. 'Cause I'm
11.
I saw him when they
that
showed
far.
up at Basecamp. I never saw him.
That's
I
like,
saw when they come whizzing by my house. Y'all slow down, you're pissing off my dog.
alrighty, so boom, I got that shared on Facebook, so I'm not really, I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera, but it's hard because the camera's up here or layout, so we'll try to do okay with that.
I'm looking
And I got to get my specs on, so let me get one thing pulled up here. So I forgot my notes. I'm in or out to Medicine Park, and so I have to call my kiddo to look in my notebook where I take my notes, and he takes a screenshot of the page that I needed and sent it to me. So I have a screenshot on my phone of this one little page that I need. Oh, so now I have to go to the text because I haven't saved it. All right, there it is. All right. Let me see. Let me see where we're at here. Amy Clark checked in. What's happening, Amy?
No, hi, Amy.
No, that was.
Hey, Amy.
Everybody says hi, Amy.
Hello.
Michael Bonds, what's happening? Again, I apologize for my face down here, but it's like, you know what? Man, I can't move it because if I move it, then I'll move the camera. So I have to scroll to see everybody. So Pablo Cruz, Daniel knows him. That's who we were talking about. Pablo.
Pablo, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Pablo's
Smoking fast.
Pablo's stupid fast.
Oh, that's your fault.
Oh, Danny, that's harsh, brother. Harsh.
What's he saying?
He says, "Are you going to read us a bedtime story with your grandfather time glasses?"
You know what?
Hey, we all got him.
You bring your little skinny ass out here, Danny.
How old-
We'll ride
yeah.
bikes.
How
tomorrow.
old is how old is Danny? I don't know. Like what?
26, 28, I don't know.
He's like just barely sniffing 30.
Yeah.
Sniffing something.
But he's
Amy says, "Hi, all. Can't wait to be back at Basecamp."
all
Screw
right.
you, Jeff Carr.
Yeah, pissed
Yeah,
off.
Jeff, you're just jealous, buddy.
I'm gonna go unplug your bike.
Oh,
Nice.
I never make comments about that. He always makes the comments. I don't even make them. He rags himself all the time. I don't need to rag on him. And here we go. 30 seconds about Jeff and Kenny and Bob. We love you guys.
Dude, Carr gives me so much shit.
I know.
Cheers to
I don't.
OGs.
I can't make one
To the
post
OGs.
because it's great though. I love it because I'm actually an e-bike fan.
Me too. For
I'm a-
anybody that doesn't know it, those guys have kept the torch alive till we came in.
Oh, pray through your 30, dude. I don't even remember 30.
He's 30. I'm 30. I'm 30.
David
I remember
Copeland,
I
what's
was
happening?
30.
Oh, Canada says he heard the guy motor paced up that day. They got the 11. There you go, mid-50s are the sweet spot. Hey, I'm going with what David Copeland says. Okay, so I'm going to do some events. Well, no, let's do this. So, let's just do some introductions. So, I've got Chad. I've got Mr. Mark Ellis back here that runs Basecamp. Basecamp. We've got Darren Hall over here on the end. Darren runs Terry's Bikes and Medicine Park Basecamp supporter for life, and this is a
Basecamp
solid
racing
crew.
team.
There you go.
Terry's base camp.
So
Basecamp Terry's.
sponsors, Basecamp runners, and then I don't know what the hell Chad is, but I don't know.
He's our PR. He's the social guy. Everybody.
Yeah,
knows
that's
that.
right.
I'm not
He's
He's
a-
our
social.
PR guy.
He does all kinds of crazy stuff, so who knows?
He actually does everything. We don't do anything. He thinks about all this shit while he's driving his truck all day.
Yeah, right? Because
We all call Corey.
we all get the. Oh, dude, I totally hung up on you today. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I heard
was
some
my
teacher
super-
come in.
It was my superintendent was calling, so
We're busy talking
My-
bikes.
my boss was calling, so I had to actually answer. And then it's like, well, I was actually telling her that I was on the phone, and she thought I was telling her that, or she thought I was telling you that I was on the phone, so she kept talking, so then I had to hang up on you. I was actually going to call her back, but
No worries.
sorry. Anyway.
But yeah.
So yeah, this is our crew. I'm gonna talk a little bit about a few events, and then I'm just gonna roll straight into talking to these guys about Medicine Park, and we'll spend all of our time there.
Might want to introduce these guys.
Woo, woo. And there's our night riders,
Hey,
Mr. Stephen Cordes, Dennis Nadolny. Both of your wives have checked in.
Sir?
Hello, what's up?
Hello,
There you
everybody.
go.
Hello, everybody.
So, I don't know if your wives are still on, but they did check in earlier to say hey. No more flats, I assume?
Oh,
Good.
you heard that?
I was here.
You guys need a beer.
Yep, I was. Ooh.
Gotcha.
No, I just snagged that. Whoever's that was. So
I'm the bartender tonight.
Bartender.
Too, actually, that's my job.
that's probably actually yours, isn't
Yeah,
it?
just I'll get you top.
Oh.
Whatever you want.
So I just drank after you. So oh well. So let's get some events knocked
Get tested
out.
today? Did you get tested today?
No. We'll all get tested tomorrow.
All right, who's on the mountain bike club, Larry?
Okay, so let's see what do we have.
Where's Larry Walcott?
It's either
So-
Larry or Rochelle on mountain
Yeah,
bike
you
club.
can
Sorry,
spend
go
for
ahead,
me,
go
dude. It
ahead.
doesn't matter. This is pretty informal. So some of you guys said you guys did the Chickasha Rock Island ride last weekend. It was pretty good.
It's phenomenal. It was a lot of fun. There was a whole block full of bikes. I'd say about 300.
Awesome.
The shows and the crafts and just a great atmosphere.
Awesome.
So anybody that's not doing anything next year, I don't know when they actually do it. If it got postponed, I don't know. But the Rock Island ride at Chickasha is pretty impressive.
All right, cool. And then next to that, we had the Osage Passage, and I heard all kinds of stories about that, which were cracking me up. So apparently the gravel ride was pretty much a mountain bike ride for 12 miles, and then it was gravel. So heard all kinds of stories. Looks like the guys there, Charlie, Lingerfeld, and everybody that created that course just threw together like a really brutal course out on the ranch. So, and then they managed to do some. You guys are totally distracting me back there.
Mark's going downstairs to get some more beers.
Grab something from the cellar while you're down there. Hey, Mark, why didn't you take the elevator?
Here, I got it.
Oh man. So, and Malcolm was, Malcolm was the director, and then I think Charlie had something to do. Lingerfeld had something to do with the course development. But anyway, good stuff. I apologize for missing. I had a little getaway planned with the girlfriend, and we had a ball in Arkansas and found some really cool spots. If you've seen any of our pictures, so I had a good time and just kind of isolated ourselves and did our thing. So coming up, and this was one that I've been publicizing, and I hope you guys decide to come out and do it. I'm doing it, and I am probably going to do it on my gravel bike, but it's a road ride. Cordell Pumpkin Festival, CPF. We have 2 distances. It's going to be Saturday morning. They have a 25 miler, 26 miler. We're going to start in Cordell, cruise out to Rocky and back. So there is some road construction, but we've kind of driven it. The shoulders still look okay. The shoulders are like 8 feet wide, so you guys get to ride on it completely protected with the rumble strip. And then the long ride is going to be 65, 66. We're going to go to Roosevelt and back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to. I'm thinking about tossing a 15 on the gravel bike, ride a 40, 15, and see if I can stay with the road guys. So it should be interesting because I'm going to be 65 that way. So
What's the date on that, sir?
that is next Saturday. Next Saturday, leaving from Cordell Pumpkin Festival.
Cordell's a beautiful place.
Cordell's a pretty cool place. Yeah, just
That
down the road.
courthouse, if you ain't seen that courthouse in downtown
Yeah.
Cordell, you should
Literally
drive
just
to
down
see
the road from
courthouse.
me. So
For sure.
it's nice.
There's nothing in Rocky. Cordell's a pretty place.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing Rocky. Co-op. Let's see, what do we have? There's some other things. 24 the hard way. We do have on that same weekend. Now the next weekend, the 10-17, 10-18 Pumpkin Holler Gravel. That's a double weekend. Which, hey, if you're planning on coming doing the F5 or the St. Crispin's, ride, double it up. Pumpkin Holler's doing that as well. Run Saturday, or you could actually be stupid and run Saturday and Sunday because they're doing like a 100-miler. And I think the 100-mile runners are going to finish about the same time that the gravel guys and gals finish their 70-miler on Sunday. So that's Tahlequah, Oklahoma, 10-17, 10-18. So pretty cool little event. Let's see. Well, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything until 10:25, which is going to be 10:23, 24, and 25, right?
Right. It's going to be a full weekend.
It's going to be a full weekend. So there's some other events on here, but I'm not going to do them. I think I'm rambling a little bit. We're going to close this bad boy up here, and let me check some comments, and we're just going to start talking Medicine Park. I've missed a bunch, and let's see.
There you go.
First camper. Oh.
Michael Bond's talking trash to Victor.
What he
Victor
said,
probably deserves it. Said Victor spends more time looking for turtles than riding, so to be fast. So I guess there's an inside joke there that I'm unaware of.
I don't know if that's Larry or Rochelle, but somebody's logged. My wife or
Somebody says,
our
"Go
president,
Chad!"
Our president's logged into
Mountain Bike Club of the Wichitas.
Other Wichitas.
Angela says hello. John Denton says,
Hey, John.
gives us a wave. Yeah, Denton. John Denton says it's always informal in Wizard Land. Yeah, for sure.
He fits into base.
Dude, I'm like fully informal. I didn't even have notes today. I'm just totally winging it. Herb Brown did Rock Island, crossed the line, and asked the Salvation Army lady for a beer. Well, did she give you a beer? That's the key. If she did, then it was great.
She was right by the Speak. She was just around the corner from the Speak, so if she didn't have one, she ran in there and got him one.
Right here. Jennifer says, tell those guys in the back to behave.
All right.
It's just Mark.
I'll do that.
But going down to the basement.
We go back down to the basement, so.
Bring some beer.
Bo, Forrest Smith, what's happening? Forrest, this is where you need to come for your next trip. The next time you want to come to Oklahoma, come back and visit, leave that nasty cold ass place that you live in. It's great, but it's just cold now, I'm sure. Come up here, hang out with us at Medicine Park. You'll love us and you'll hate us.
Yeah. Come get you some rock.
There you go. Come get some rocks.
Rocks for sure.
No, Forrest goes like, and I go way back. He was like the guy crushing it when I was just an up and comer Cat 1, and like my whole goal was to get back to the car before he was changed.
There you go.
That was my whole goal. Herb said no beer, but you got pickle juice. That works. That works.
I thought that was kind of universal swap there. Pickle juice, beer, same
Beer,
thing.
same. Yeah,
Relaxes,
One's a little more tight. Alrighty, so let's talk Medicine Park.
Talk to us, Goose.
Talk to me, Goose.
I wanna. Who wants to talk? I've been talking the whole time, so we gonna turn this bad boy. Yeah, so we're purpose pointing to
I
Chad.
told you, Chad's the PR guy.
All right, so we have a full event, and I've been hawing around on it and doing a really poor job of trying to explain what all's going on for the Medicine Park weekend. But now I don't have to do that. I'm just going to sit here and shut up and get a beer, and I'm going to let Chad pull out the brochure and tell you everything that's happened that whole weekend, because it is a whole weekend.
Get your costumes ready.
It is a whole weekend. We actually have a schedule for once.
Wow.
Probably won't be on time, but we got a schedule.
That's guaranteed.
Definitely won't
That
be
is
on
good.
That
time.
is guaranteed.
Medicine
There you
Basecamp is always ish on the times. Always.
Always ish.
Always ish.
Well, and
Big-
Mark's
heavy
always
on the
rule
ish.
is like, there's time, and then there's base camp time.
That's right.
Yeah, there's
That
park
is.
time, base time, out of time.
All right,
No time.
Chad, Sip that beer.
I'd like to start by saying
All right.
one of the biggest donor that we have this year. Oh yeah, sorry.
There you go. Folks are up here even.
I made this big enough. I don't need glasses. This year it's Hillary Communications April Fool's Mountain Bike Festival, October 23rd through the 25th. So, as you well know, this would have happened in April, but April came and gone. Here we are rescheduling.
Delicious.
First thing we want to do is understand the Fool's Key quest. So, I didn't bring the Fool's Key with me.
Oh, I got a
Don't have
full,
I didn't bring the key with me.
full ski.
Anyway, you want to do all 6 of these events. And first of all, it doesn't cost any money. The only thing that's going to cost money is Sunday. So let's start with Friday. The Fool's Day Costume Parade Ride. You show up, put on a wig, some mascara, whatever it takes. You just earn 25 points.
When is that going to be?
Friday night.
Friday night.
So we're going to meet here at 5 o'clock.
It's gonna be like the standard Friday night ride that we've been doing.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
But we would have moved it later. Like this thing would have started at 7:30, the parade.
Mhm.
Now we're doing 5 and 5:30 just through the fact that the internet claimed that it's going to be dark by 6.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's why we did it. So
Yeah,
moved
everything's
moved the time back.
Yeah, everything's a little different just because of the date change. Because the daylight.
Yeah, the date change.
For
Yeah.
sure.
The
It's gonna be a
Fool's
little
Day.
cooler, too.
Yeah, for sure. Fool's Day Costume Parade Ride. So you meet here at Basecamp. We're at 206 East Lake Drive. Everybody can find Basecamp. Men's Park got 400 people and you can find it. We'll roll around the backside. We'll start the parade at 5:30. We're going to give away swag and candy. So it's not just a matter of throwing candy to kids. It's, we're giving away some water bottles and some koozies. Water bottles will be purchased by Latham Consulting out of Oklahoma City. They'll have Fool's Day Printer on one side, again, sponsors. Fowler Automotive out of Oklahoma City. They're going to do the koozies. They'll have the Jester on one side with our sponsor. Them being a sponsor on the other side. So basically, you'll get handed swag and you ride by the groups of kids and things that are watching. There's a music festival that weekend too, so this place is going to be packed by Friday. If you guys don't have a room and you can find one, I'd get one. So that's 25 points guaranteed. If you win the costume parade, you're going to get 100 points. So you need to go out. Just do all the events. That's
That's
Friday.
the deal.
I'm definitely wearing a dress. I heard you, Cordis.
That's the
Saturday.
deal, like Chad said, man, just come out and participate. You'll get points. You'll be surprised at how many points you can kind of accrue and what kind of swag you can get for said points. So
Right on.
don't be bashful. Come out and let's have fun.
And the thing about it is like you're actually entering an overall contest just to do stupid shit that we would do anyway for fun.
Exactly.
So, I mean, if you don't show up for the night ride, I mean, I know some people can't make it, but you've got to. If you have any way to get here, that is so much fun. That's
The night ride's a blast.
Yeah.
Now, there's no points for the night ride. You don't get points for the night ride. You get points for the parade.
the parade.
So you have to dress up and roll through town. The whole thing's going to take 15, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
But it is going to be tough for some folks to get here by 5 to get decked out for it. But that covers Friday. So we'll do, like I said, you show up, find somebody with the volunteer shirt on. Terry's Bicycle's on the front. Or is it on the front or the back? I can't remember because the guy hasn't printed the shirt yet. But it's just Terry's Bicycle's on the back and the Foolish Volunteer on the front, I think. But anyway, look for somebody in a volunteer shirt. I think there's not one over there. Anyways, and then
It's pink.
it's supposed to be pink. Yeah, pink.
It is October.
No, it's mauve.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought that was November.
October is
So-
Breast Cancer Awareness
I thought November was
Say
breast.
good
Oh,
talk
it's
on
No
it.
Shave November. And then find us. We'll write your name down. It's not hard to sign up. You don't have to wait in line to sign up. Find somebody with the clipboard. Write your name down. Get your stuff marked off. You want to get those points on. You want all 6 of these events to happen. So Friday, that's the only thing you got to do is show up in a costume, ride your bike through town, run around the night ride, go see the live band at the tavern, which is also a sponsor of ours, Medicine Park Tavern. So then,
who's playing for them?
I don't know. It's
Don't know
too
yet.
much. Saturday morning, that takes care of Friday. Now on Saturday, at any point on Saturday up until 4 p.m., just download, get your Strava, and go ride Kai Canyon and Daisy Way. Daisy Way is a Super D. For all those that don't know what Super D is, it's a downhill, but it requires a little bit of cross country. You have to pedal a little bit. And Mike Roberts, I love you if you're out there, but it's not like that Super D he did a few years ago. Hey, we got a Super D we're going to go to. We went downhill for a second.
Did I like that one?
Oh, it killed us. It wasn't like Eureka Springs. Now, that was a Super D. Hey, we're going down here. Ooh, got to flatten out for a second. But anyways, this
I
thing's...
don't like those kind.
I know. Man, that freaking big downhill they had at Eureka Springs, that was bad news.
Oh,
that thing
no.
had that we don't talk
Oh,
about
I was
that.
only watching that.
That was yeah. Somebody, Nolan heard
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad.
Nolan doesn't remember that.
No, he does not remember that one. Yeah.
But Saturday morning at any time, we're gonna have shuttles.
Him and that tree.
You can come down here and get some information. Now the shuttles will probably run from just between my house and Mark's house. I know you guys don't know where all of us live, but the shuttle thing will work. It'll work out. Just get here, and we'll take off Saturday at 9 o'clock. You don't have to be here at 9 exactly. You've got all day. You've got till 4 p.m. to download your Strava on these two segments. On Strava, the segments are Kai Canyon and Daisy Way, and those will be easy. Kai Canyon's a half a mile. It's all downhill. Daisy Way is 3/4 of a mile, and it does have a little bit of cross country. And one thing you want to do is, if you're pre-riding on Saturday or you're doing the downhill, we really need to pay attention to what's going on. These guys that are pre-riding are going to be, at some point you need to be doing both of them for sure. But I mean, these things are going to get mixed up a little bit. Possibly could be an issue, probably not. Let's just pay attention. So if you're pre-riding it, you're probably not in a hurry. If you're going downhill trying to get your time, you're going to run somebody over. We've just got to be careful. We're going to have some volunteers out there. Kai Canyon does cross Daisy Way. These things they're going to be monitored. We'll have some people, we're going to have some volunteers there. If we have to shut you down, you're going to have to get a shuttle ride up and do it again. We hope that doesn't happen where those two people actually intersect. But if it happens, Kai Canyon's the one that's going to get shut down. Daisy Way goes through because you're moving about twice as fast. All that will make total sense when you get here. It's easy peasy. We're going to do, so there's that. At 4 p.m., right here at Basecamp, we'll do the ho-hold, which is demonstrator.
I can't do it.
Formerly Larry's game.
I got
Larry didn't want to call it Larry's
like,
game.
what? I can do like 1
Also
second.
at 4 p.m. is a track sleeves.
Like that.
Oh, yeah, hold it like this.
Is that the only other
Can you do that in
So-
front of the camera?
If you
Can you see it?
literally,
No, it's gonna take
all
one.
you have to
It's
do,
gonna take one. It's gonna be the one.
all you got to do is,
There you
it's
go.
the other way like this.
Stand by.
Let's go.
Demonstrator, poof.
Don't make,
There's-
that one's not, it's not going to be as heavy as that one.
You have to hold it out, and the winner has to hold it out with your wrist like that.
Yeah, that wrist is broke. You have to be straight.
Yeah, you got.
And you got to do it from the bottom. It's actually not going to be that heavy, what we're doing. Yeah, you got to hold
There
it
you
out
go.
like that.
My man works.
That's
Look
all
at
right.
that. Look at that.
Just
Look
when
at
it
that.
works out.
Good grief, start the clock.
Start the clock. Start the clock. So on those things like that, shoot, what was the point I was going to make? Yeah, all you got to do is download Kai Canyon one time on Strava, download Daisy Way one time on Strava, where you win it or not. If you're not a downhill guy, you're here for the cross country race, go ride it. Get your points, because you need to do all 6 of these events. So you download that thing one time. It's verifiable. Who wrote it from midnight to 4 p.m. Now, we'd rather not ride it in the dark. But till 4 p.m., as long as you get it downloaded, your name goes down. You get the check mark. Oh, battery low.
Hey, you get extra points when you ride it in the dark.
And then the ho-hold, they say at 4 p.m. Track stand says also at 4 p.m. Here's the thing. To do the ho-hold, you just walk up, again, find somebody with a clipboard, because you want to make sure that you get that marked down that I did it on that clipboard.
Pretty much all day Saturday, right, Chad?
Well, the ho-hold and the track stands, we were started at 4 p.m.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, but the other two is up till 4 p.m. But yeah, the ho-hold, you're just going to walk up and, I mean, if you can't lift the thing, and this stuff's divided up into men's and women's as well. So there nothing against women. There's a solid chance some girls will hold it up for who knows how long, because it doesn't weigh as much as that one does. It's not the piece we're using. But if you walk
there's
up,
quite a solid chance that every girl's going to hold it longer than I can.
if you walk up,
I literally can't do that at all.
it's not easy.
I
You walk up and just say,
I can't even
okay, I
just
can't lift it.
I can't straighten the wrist. It's feels like my wrist is going to break.
And that's all it is. You just walk up and say, oh gosh, I can't lift it. But you just got marked down. You got guaranteed 25
So
points.
you got points. That's
Guaranteed 25 points, and that's
Right.
it.
And
Track
probably a
stance.
free beer or two.
Probably a free beer.
It's almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
And the track stance, not sure how we're going to do that. Anybody who was here last year remembers the track stance. I say last year, 2019 Fools doesn't feel like last year.
Let's
2
do that
years
here.
ago. We're going to do it out here, and I'm not sure if we're going to line everybody up at once and last man falls, or we time each person. But it does happen at 4 p.m. Can't do all those things at one time. I understand it, but we're just saying 4 p.m. because at that point everybody should be off the downhills at that point because you're supposed to have it, So get here and we'll figure out track stance. Technically, track stance at about 4:30, but we will make that happen. We won't leave anybody out on the track stance, but you do need to be here at 4, and we'll figure out how we're going to do it. We can line everybody up, ready to go, and then we got that part. Sunday, obviously, is our Fool's Dozen.
Well, before we go to Sunday, so let's just I just want to just lay it out there. So, Chad's giving you guys the 411 and the detail, but, a lot of you are like, oh crap, well, like time here. Don't worry about it. Just show up.
Yeah.
I show up every year. I don't know, because I don't pay attention. I just don't. I show up every year and I just show up here in front of Basecamp and they're like, oh, we got to go do this. I'm like, okay, let's go do this. Oh, it's time for the beer tasting. We got to do that. It's time for the axe handle holding. You just show up here and you're going to know where to go. Just ask everybody. Everybody's all together. We're all going to be, hanging out. You're going to know where the bikers are. You're not going to miss
as
anything.
easy as it gets. Easy going.
It is super easy. And a lot of these times are just very general because we have to have some baselines, but nobody's going to be left out, and it's all going to be fine. So,
Yep.
yeah.
The main thing is always make sure that if you did an event, that it gets marked.
Okay.
So, marked down.
So again, before we go Saturday, I want to get a couple shout outs in here. So Jeffrey Carr says that trails need weed and Chad Everett, get on it.
Jeff Carr hadn't been on the trails then.
I know, right?
Yeah, apparently not.
Wow, dude.
Carr hadn't been riding if he's like whining about Chad not eating
Jeff,
trails.
Jeff, that's slightly douchey.
Get out of the house before you complain about
Yikes.
Yeah. Lower North Ridge is the only thing I know
Holy
of.
shit.
Squirrel trap's the only thing you probably want to stay out of that thing. It's probably human
Forrest
trap.
Smith. So this is the 10, 23, 24, 25 weekend. So you've got a couple weekends to to figure it out. Dude, come down. We'll find a place for you to stay. I will find a place for you to stay.
The stream keeps cutting out.
This is is it cutting out?
Somebody said stream keeps cutting out.
Oh, bummer.
It may. It's not. There's not a lot we can do. It's like happening.
I hadn't had an even stream since I was 30.
You got chunky screen? Spotty screen?
Oh, shit.
Sorry about it.
Hey, Danny, just keep chuckling there, big boy. It's coming. It's coming your way.
Oh my gosh.
Everything's downhill from 30 or
So
50 or something.
And another comment from Jennifer Ellis, Mark's beautiful wife.
Oh shit, the mayor.
Hi, Bear.
And happens to be the mayor. She just wants to say that pulling on her mayor hat, she's so excited to have everybody back in our town, back in Medicine Park. The music's going to be amazing. Restaurants are already ready to serve everybody. The trails are perfect. Thanks for all these guys, and you're welcome. She said thanks to me for
Awesome.
for doing this. So
Thanks, Jen.
Jennifer, anything, you bet. We love this place and as much as you do, and we're just glad to bring one little extra thing to town that everybody likes. So
Good
awesome.
call, Mayor Bear. We love you. I love you the most, though.
We hope so.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thanks, beer.
Checked in.
And Kai Cordes checked in.
Hi, Youngblood.
All right.
What's up, Youngblood?
Oh,
So
Miss
we,
you.
so we may have the whole Cordes
Wait a
clan
minute. Did you
checked
say
in.
Kai? I'm sorry. Did you just say Kai Cordes? I thought you said Kai Cordes. Everybody stand.
Oh,
Say Kai
Kai
Cordes.
Cordes, we did.
Like you mean it. Like you mean it.
I don't know. Cheers, Youngblood. We miss you.
All right.
We
Get out
don't,
here.
we don't miss getting
Let
smoked by you.
me
though.
tell a story. Let me tell a story about Kai. So I don't know. It was probably 2 years ago. So this was still at that point when Kai was still maturing and still not, smoking everybody. And he had just been bragging about this KOM that he had taken out here on green. I came out here one weekend. I was feeling really good, and he took me out on it, and I just destroyed him on it. And then like everybody was giving me crap. Everyone was like, "How do you feel like beating up on like a 14-year-old?" And I was like, "I feel great because like in 6
Shake
months,
your bacon.
I go in 6
Shake
months
your
he's gonna take everybody's KOMs." And what's happened?
Everybody's KO.
I know. Does anybody have a KOM left? I don't think there's any left.
Actually,
Only the ones that have been created since he left.
He left.
actually, I rode with him one New Year's Day. I think Kai. Now I shouldn't have said that. The highway to hell's out the door. He's gonna come in.
No, he's gonna come back
My
and
half
take it.
mile, my tenth of a mile, KOM I got on highway
He's
to
writing
hell.
these down when I come home for Christmas. Which one did you say, Chad?
Highway to hell.
Highway to Hill.
Right
Done.
behind the Chappelle.
Hey, Kai,
Mount Scott. Done. There you go.
Awesome.
Oh, don't mix the beer, bro.
Let's see. Let's see. Mark Wallace, what's happening, Mark? And it's October, dorks.
Kevin, I hear you got Basecamp secured for the weekend. That's the word in the street, so nobody asked for Basecamp, I don't think, unless Larry's.
Danny Prather,
Put
we
two of them
we
in
talked about the crossover on KK and Daisy, so you're good.
Who said that?
Danny Prather, we talked about it.
Good, thanks,
Primitive
Danny,
Camping, Potion Pod, no electric at South Intersection of 49 and Westlake. Okay.
What's that?
Primitive Camping.
Oh, yeah.
Potion Pod available. What? I don't know what Potion Pod means. Am I like just a nerd? I don't know what that means.
Not sure.
No electric at the South Intersection of Highway 49 and Westlake.
Oktoberfest, Chug, whatever you want to.
Man, that's delicious.
Whatever you want to give.
Jeremy Coleman, late but here. What's up,
Hey,
Jeremy?
Thanks
we
for
miss
cutting
you
that
down
trail,
there.
bro.
He's out working, wasn't he? Look at that.
He's already cut a new line at Fishhead.
Did he?
It's not straight up.
Did you cut that in?
There's their fish
Oh,
trail.
that's right.
That's the
why
park.
it tasted. I thought it tasted a little citrus.
Yeah, sorry, we hear the connection. Yeah, we do apologize. I don't know. We don't. I say we. I throw all these guys under the bus. I apologize, but you know, we're rolling here at Basecamp. I've got my hot spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's working and doing its thing. But I hear we're having some breakup, and that's probably for the norm. So that's why I'm only running one stream. So hopefully it won't be too bad.
I'm for it. For asking. So formal.
All right, so I'm gonna skip a lot of that talk. A lot of you guys are talking amongst yourselves about places to stay. So
Which is awesome.
Maybe I should go down to the base.
You guys check Blue Eyed Coyote.
all right, Jeremy Coleman, we'll answer your questions in just a little jiffy. Jeremy's asking some questions about the course and all that. So.
Why don't you ask him first?
I know. Yeah, where are you, Coleman?
Come on, Coleman.
Well, he's got a baby at home. He's probably baby. So he comes back. Fat time. Look at their folks.
He's got children that can watch the baby.
That's true. I know, right?
Some of our children are adults.
They're adults. Okay, so I guess we've got check-ins and we've got questions, and so we're ready for Sunday. The main
Let's do
event.
Sunday, the main event. So that's why we're here. Thank you, Corey, for taking care of Tour de Dirt too, by the way, because I think anybody that's not happy with it, you know,
You're
suck
welcome. I think I'm doing a poor job this year, but you know, hey.
Hey, this is one of those years.
One of those years.
2020. OSU's undefeated. I mean, it's 2020. I'm an OSU fan. All right, so Fool's Dozen, typical deal. If you podium, it doesn't matter what your category is. If you're 1, 2, or novice, same thing. You get 100 points if you get first place. 75 for second, 50 for third, just like every other event. I apologize. I'll jump back up. I didn't cover that. Each of these events is 100 points for first place, second place 75, third's 50, until the rest of everybody else is 25. So if it didn't make sense earlier, that's why we kept saying at least you're going to get 25 points. So Fool's Dozen, Sunday. Same thing we've done for 8 years or whatever it has been now. Cat 1's still going to pay out, because when we start talking about payouts, what you're shooting for is you're part of the $3,500. So we're giving away $3,500. A piece of that is going to happen on Saturday. Back to Saturday, I'm jumping around. Imagine that. Sorry, Rochelle. Kai Canyon, Daisy Way. You know, those are going to be a cash payout, men and women's as well. There'll be awards for that, awards for everything. Awards are being made as we speak. Fool's Dozen. Cat 3, novice. If anybody hasn't heard, that is not an abbreviated 1-2. So it's not all on the east side. You're going to take off at the staging area at Highway 49 and
Kids course, if you're familiar with that.
yeah, kids course, skills course.
The ball
Highway
field.
49 and
Camping.
Westlake Drive, where we've been
Camping.
staging for the last couple of years.
Yep.
You're going to take off there just like Cat 3's been doing, other than the line Jeremy cut. It won't be straight up getting out there. You'll head out to the highway, it'll be a little bit easier. You roll out to the highway, take it over just like you've done if you've been here the last few years. Take it over the highway, up Granite Ridge, Iron Lung. You're going to do blue backwards, cross the dam. At that point, you'll roll into the 1-2 course, which is going to be yellow. You don't finish all of it. You break off a yellow, and all those things will be marked. And you'll finish everything with the 1-2s over at. Are you guys going to finish it where the road tees?
The T. Yeah.
The T? Okay.
At the top, at the T. Yeah.
Okay,
I wanna
so if
raise
you guys
it down
haven't
on
seen,
gravel.
this year Mark cut.
We'll be doing the climb ready for
Yeah.
the finish.
Yeah.
This year
Doing the
Mark's
climb?
cut a
It's the same climb as
octo loop.
It's a downhill for the finish.
Oh, is it?
So you,
Yeah, it's a
go,
downhill.
so you go up that loop and then you come down. And
Yeah,
then
it's a
pretty
gravel.
much
You'll
straight.
at the very end, but it won't be down that gravel road though.
Okay.
It'll finish right
So
there at the
it's
T.
pretty much
Yeah.
flat.
Oh, okay.
So that's where.
Maybe you should.
All of them
Maybe you
finish.
should put a
Yeah.
bump on
That's
that
where
corner.
all of them finish. Yep.
Maybe you should not push me right now, Dennis. Big
Dennis.
man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what?
Hey,
I'm a bleeder. So, anyways,
hey,
do
my,
what?
my hands are behind the back.
I know. But there it is, and that's Cat 3, and then 1-2 is going to start at Basecamp, and I'm going to assume that they're going to pull them over from the staging area like they did last year.
Yeah, we'll probably do
Whatever happens will happen.
probably like start there, and then it's like when everybody gathers, we'll roll them over
Like-
to
just like we
here,
did last
and then we'll do a head count actually over here once we get staged. Yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
that's better to do the head count once we get stopped. I mean, we won't do the head count over there.
Yeah. Be
Yeah.
totally prepared for an uphill start, Cat 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go straight
Yeah,
up.
Early straight
Now,
up
Cat
start.
3 is going to do the same thing.
Cat 3's gonna do just a good
distances and
start.
laps.
Cat 3. Do what?
Distances and laps. You got those off the top of your head for me?
Distance is what for 3 now?
So
It's almost 7.
7 miles.
Yeah.
Easy
Seven
miles.
now?
So many easy miles.
Way easy. I mean, most of it's just flat. I mean, rocklet. Just it's like, man, if you ain't riding novice, you ain't done.
trail the other day.
We actually
Buffed it
polished
out.
it.
We
You're
buffed it
going to
out.
be bored this year.
What is the one? What's the one? Oh, it's 6 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 laps.
6 miles, 3 laps, Cat 3. Yeah.
Yep. Cat 2, same
Gary
course,
just got a
2
little
laps.
nauseous. I can't imagine.
What's ours? I mean, what is that one? What's the Cat 1?
Wait a minute, Cat 2's 2 laps?
Are you
Yes.
sure, Steve? Get out.
One and two. What?
Jesus, scared
What's
crap
the-
out of
but
me.
what's-
Cat 2 is 8 miles, 1 lap of climbing.
Yeah,
Cat 1 is
2 laps.
2
of that.
laps
Yeah.
Oh
of
my
climbing.
gosh.
And so if
You
you
said
think
3 laps. I'm not.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go home.
So how many viewers we lost
Now,
so, if you're a
back
C2,
downstairs.
if you're a C2 and you think 8 miles is too short, I'll just about give you your money back if you think that after you've done it.
Right on.
This is it's technical because we're used to that out here, but there's nothing out here that's crazy scary technical in this course. There's a couple. There's one section I know of that's going to be, that kind of pinches me up a little bit, but that's it. The rest of this it's going to be so hard because of the climbing and the technical climbing. So you need to just bring your fitness. You need to bring your fitness. It's going to be you're going to be busy climbing uphill. We're going to be going slow for bits and pieces, and then you're going to be flying for a couple. But I'm telling you, 1s and 2s, you better bring your climbing legs and lungs.
Way to go. Nobody's going to show up now, Corey.
They don't show
All
up.
right,
They're,
so
they're
we're-
wusses, man.
Let's wrap this up so we can get on to something else like
They're right.
the perfect 10. So hang on, we got to finish this up.
I
So
still
real
have
quick,
that coffee cup.
I know, I do too. So I was looking for that photograph of me and you, the only ones that did it in the snow. Nobody else showed up.
Because we were dumb.
Yeah, we're done. Okay. So we're done with the trophies for Fool's Dozen. All that stuff's given away. The Tour Dirt trophies, we have those made this year. They won't be rocks, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. And then the Fool's Key Quest. So everybody that does all 6 of these events is going to get a Fool's Key presented by the one infamous Brandito Cortis. If you don't know Brandito Cortis, he is big brother to Kai Cortis. He loves keys. So we came up with a deal
He's the key master.
The key master, so we made a fool's key, and I can't believe I forgot it. I don't know where it's at.
This is not
But anyway, what a
key.
fool's key looks
Full
like.
key. This is the keyboard for the shop. Branditos.
Brandito's only
Nice.
shop. So you'll get a participation award, which burns Steve's ass. He hates the participation awards, but he'll get over it.
Well, Chad used to be the president of a PTA.
So tell your moms to come out. Tell your moms. But you get, so if you do all 6 events, you get a fool's key. And if you do all 6 events, you will get 50 extra points on top of that. The reason why this thing was done this way is the only advantage you'll have to be a Category 1 or Category 2 over the novice. And these other events aren't broken into categories. I don't want to confuse you. I mean, the only reason why Sundays would be beneficial for you to be Cat 1 over Cat 3 is because there was a tie. And if there was a tie, well, then that would be the first tiebreaker. Is that your Cat 1 over a Cat 2 or whatever. And that's what you raced on Sunday. But beyond that, that's the whole point of doing it the way that we're doing it, is because anybody can do. I mean, all these things can be won. For one, you showed up for all of them, so you're going to get the extra 50 points. But the other thing is, anybody can win a costume contest. I mean, whoever's got the coolest costume, you just threw 100 points out to a guy that maybe beats you on the downhill or beats you at the XC. You know what I mean? This thing is set up this way to try to force guys to ride it downhill, even though they really normally wouldn't. But all they got to do is download it on Strava to get your 25 points and your additional 50 at the end. So this point system is set up so you don't have to be the baddest guy in the room to win this thing. The baddest guy in the room probably won't win it.
You can show your strengths and other things.
So so I have another disadvantage. I have another disadvantage that all of you guys don't.
Hey, Chad, but you guys.
I have a Garmin 500. That means I'm going to have my laptop connected to Wi-Fi, plug my Garmin in, upload it.
To compete.
You could just put your phone in your pocket. Chad,
No, mine didn't Wi-Fi.
You could have given
The 500's got Wi-Fi. Oh, well, I have to, but I have to Strava it with my phone.
What the hell? They all darn garbage.
Dude, I would smash my phone.
They're
Dude.
not
My
raw.
phone would die.
You don't want to hear me.
That's what I get for
Like always.
having no technology.
Oh yeah, they're made out of wood.
I don't even have Strava.
Because they're not rock fishing.
Wooden trophies.
All right, let's see what we got. Forrest, it is pretty intense, dude. You need to come up. It's a freaking awesome lap.
And I don't know-
You would rock it. Michael Bond, there is no GoPro of the Cat 3 lap, but we might be able to make that happen at some point.
Well, he can ask
Best thing
JB.
to do is follow JB Shootman.
He's
There you go.
probably
Yep.
got footage of all the course.
Yeah, JB
JB
did,
Shootman on Facebook.
On
Yep.
Facebook.
he did check in earlier, so you should have his name in the comments if you can find it. But if you just YouTube search JB Shootman, you will probably find it, and he has all the videos of all the courses out here.
He records every ride.
Otherwise known as J Beast.
Yep. So, however, we will might as well talk JB into doing a special. We need to get him to do the Cat 3
Absolutely.
course for us. Maybe
Absolutely.
if he'll do both the courses, then he can record it for us. So, if we get that done here in the next week or two, we'll get that posted up for you.
Now Larry may have done it. You
So-
guys may look up Larry Walcott because he was gonna go ahead and GoPro the novice course with Emil, and I don't know if he ever did it. But
So I'm not even. There's like a whole conversation behind the thing here. Like
No.
Angela's talking to Jennifer, and Jennifer's talking to.
Oh, you're on the side.
There's like a whole conversation that's not even involving us.
Well, you're probably tired of listening to us ramble, and we're probably not.
We're pretty happy to facilitate you guys.
Breaking the stream. Don't cross the stream.
Don't cross the stream. Danny, I know that's what Cordis just said. Use Strava on your phone. I know, but that would require thinking that I'm incapable of it.
Well,
this time.
Mark's trying to pull the same crap, and he's
Yeah.
going to have to break down and get Strava. Ellis, you need to record it and be a good.
What do you use?
mentor.
I can't read that.
Tell us what you use. What do you use?
Map my height, baby.
At my height.
You got 6,500,000 miles.
That's right.
You look pretty big right now.
Let me see.
Jeremy Coleman says we will have it up
Above and
soon. Going to chase a mill around the course. So.
Take off.
Okay.
So it looks like between Jeremy Coleman or JB, we will have the courses GoPro'd and on view for you guys soon. So
Hey, but Jeremy, take the non-local friendly lines, okay?
yeah, right. Don't,
The good lines.
don't show the good lines. Yeah, you got to save those. Yeah. You know, it's a thing though. Like, if you ever watch like some of those,
Or just record me, then you have the really bad line.
if you watch those GoPros though, a lot of them go so fast though, you really actually can't see the good line. It just like boom, boom. And it's like
Yeah, you can't
they're
see
there,
the
and it's like you don't see where they put their tire, and so you actually don't see it.
JB
So-
once told me like there's only bad lines.
Oh,
and
Forrest,
bad
that's cool,
lines.
man. I'm an
That's
IT
the
guy, I
part.
know, but it's like I'm like an anti-IT guy. So
Kill it for him.
I don't even have technology at my house really. So
I did that on purpose.
He fell into the basement.
he's falling and can't get up.
All the way down the
He
stairs.
just fell all the way down
He
the
just
stairs.
fell down the stairs into the basement.
Definitely do not follow Dennis's line.
Yeah, he just fell down in the basement of Basecamp.
And people think there's no basement down here.
There really is. Oh, alrighty. So we do have other things going on out in the world, although, right now we're focused in here. So Kelly Farm Trails checks in, OEF checks in this Thursday. OEF meeting Bluff Creek. There will be a raffle of 2 OEF IMBA memberships. So it's membership season. I think mine's due. I'll jump online later this week and get mine updated. And if you're not an OEF IMBA member, you should be. I don't know how that process works. If it does like last year, you go to IMBA, you can register, and then you can select OEF, and the majority of those proceeds go towards our local OEF chapter, which is here in Oklahoma. And OEF, which is Oklahoma Earth Bike Fellowship, is our main trail advocacy program here in the state of Oklahoma, which their goal is just that, trail advocacy, trail development, working with land managers, working with state parks organizations, individual volunteers and things like that. I don't know what's behind me, but should I be worried?
No, definitely not.
What
You
is it?
scared of naked women?
No, I just want to see what it is. We got to get it close enough to the camera so you can.
Playground centerfold.
Oh, look at that! Good vibes.
Oh, and the 1-2s will see that.
That's right. And unfortunately, the 1-2s the ones will see that twice.
Yes.
Oh, the
They can say a prayer every time they go by it. And
Yeah,
maybe,
so
maybe the flags will carry.
We're
their
going
wishes
all the way to the
finish
top
line.
of Bear Mountain.
That's right, all the way to the top this year.
I asked if we were going to take
No
the
bypass.
we're
No
gonna
cut.
take- no cut. We're going all the way to the top.
I would have gone up to
Flat
Bear
out.
Mountain as a novice than going down Yellow Bar. That's the easy part.
Yep, true that.
Thermal Thursday in Wichita Falls this Thursday. Yeah. So you guys are still doing that, Daniel. How long are you guys going to do the Thermal Thursday? You guys going to keep it up until the weather just gets crap? It's not thermal. Well, it may be thermal, I
That's
guess, a
super
little
fun,
bit still,
too.
but I'd like to get down there and do that.
I've been down there. I went down there a couple of times this summer. It's super fun.
It's a great
Super
course,
fun,
yeah.
Scott
They've been
Hutchins-
changing it up a little bit too.
Great
Two different courses.
Oh, yeah?
So one
Yeah.
week they'll be down at the Ag Barn by the river, and
Yep.
then another week they'll be back behind the Welcome Center in the trees.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
they're changing it up this
Okay.
year.
Very cool. So yeah, I mean, you guys need a Thursday fix. Dirt Crit, great experience. It's short, 45 minutes, intense, great training. And Herb Brown, you are correct. The Gravel Growler started taking registrations this yesterday. So Gravel Growler, originally based out of Shawnee and based out of Craig McIntyre shop, Spoklahoma in Shawnee. But they are going to stage it this year out at St. Crispin's with Mike and Joanne. So, going to be a little different course with a little different start finish. No run this year. It's just going to be gravel only. So, Gravel Growler definitely upcoming. So, Jeremy Collins says best wizard update I've seen, killing it. You're welcome. Just it's the group. It's not me.
Why are you on the other side of the ridge, Coleman? You're on the
There's
wrong
that
side of the
Coleman.
ridge. Coleman. Jeremy. Why is he not over here?
It's 9 o'clock almost. The kids are sleeping. You
Trip
Yeah,
Harrison.
go by and get Kenny on your way over here.
Trip Harrison just checked in. What's happening, Trip? Yo, you're late.
Trip.
You're late, Trip.
Hey, quick plug too for Basecamp in case if you guys want to do any kind of pre-riding, we always do our Wednesday night rides. Most of you know this, but 5:30 every Wednesday we'll do a trail ride and a trail run, and then on Saturday mornings, 9:30-ish.
That's the
9:30-ish.
That's the 9:30-ish.
So, which means it's
Heavy
probably
on the
around 10.
Depends on if there was a band at the tavern.
Heavy
or
on
not.
Exactly on Friday. Depends on
Jennifer
how much
said,
we-
"Ooh, I put the bear in bear meat."
Yeah, she
That's
said that.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Namesake, that's the bear. The mayor bear is Bear Mountain.
Really? That's how it came up with the
Absolutely.
name.
Larry
Beautiful.
Walcott said, "Well, name it after
But we only
Jennifer."
do
Awesome.
Badlands on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
And
That's
Mark
right. We
said,
only do
"Bear."
Badlands. But if you want to do a pre-ride again, sorry, we will take you out on the Badlands on any of these routes.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday, every Saturday.
That's all we've been doing lately is race course.
I didn't know there was a
Everybody
bad
show
line.
We actually do Monday night ruck hours too. So if you want to get
Y'all
your
just-
ruck on,
Don't
carry
smooth.
some
Don't
heavy
follow
weight,
Chad's line.
They're so smooth.
come out on Friday, Monday.
So just like jump
We've been
stuff.
doing the Badlands so many times, the Badlands are becoming a good line.
We smoothed out the rocks.
I will say this: anybody listening wants to do a crazy ride, and we think we should plan it. And all it is just we all get together and say we're going to do the perfect 10, which is some crap we dreamt up.
It's like 5 or 6 years ago, wasn't it?
But now we've got that connector, the clutch thing that we built, but everything, and we can add
It's
Octaloop
totally
in
clutch,
it.
by the
Octaloop in it.
It's totally
And
fine.
which is
So
part of the race
clutch.
course.
And clutch is part of the race course with a brand new bridge you put across the
So
street.
you're back
So
in-
this is what you
Chad's
get
house.
when you talk to
in his
Chad.
backyard.
And,
Uh-oh.
and, that,
Cat
and Chad's
And-
house
and-
is going to be
So,
the
so,
monster.
so he just name dropped like 6 trails right there that I have no idea what the hell he's talking about, even though I've ridden here a million times.
Like
so.
you don't know what the clutch is.
Oh, the clutch, the something.
Octaloop.
Octopussy's a great
How
movie.
many names do you have, like, of sections of trails? 20?
No, way
60.
more than
Yeah,
that.
way-
30?
way-
And everybody's like, well, why do you name the trails? I'm like, well, all right, so where'd you cut to? Mark and I are like, and we're the worst. Where'd you cut to? Oh, right there at the, I can't even think of one.
Because there's so many
Bikini
trails.
bypass.
Bikini bypass over by the Elton John.
Over to the Pearl Trap.
Already throw Gene Simmons' tongue.
That was Larry. Larry did Gene
Alright,
Simmons
that's
on
true.
black.
That's Gene. That's Larry.
Itchy Scratchy's got Shannon Tweed rolling down Gene Simmons. And that's Richard.
And then
Gene Simmons' wife, if anybody doesn't know who Shannon Tweed is.
And then of course there's Moon Tower up there. Pickford's Pass goes on up to the Moon Tower,
Oh,
so
look
if
at
you're
that
ready
way.
for a party, it's
There's
at
so
Moon
many.
Tower.
Oh God, Mark's like, hey,
If we
could
just had like a
double
list
bypass.
of it all, I bet we could like make
Jose made it.
we could probably like make a whole paragraph just using the phrases of the trails.
After living here 2 years, I have no idea what they're talking
I
about.
know. I've been riding here for like 10. I don't.
One of the first
They're
trails.
like, oh yeah, this is so and so, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, I know what Pinky
Yeah,
Rock
there you
is.
go. Show that.
Is that
Go
is that a
ahead.
fat tire?
Yep.
So one of the first pieces of trail we ever built was fat tire on Lower North Ridge. That started this whole mess. We thought we had to go find the toughest, hardest, rockiest trail. Me and Alex Kenner was like, hey, let's cut this thing. Mark shows up and he puts a beer can, hangs it on a tree, and that was fat tire. And it's been fat tire ever
And
since.
then Fat Tire Slide.
Fat tire slide, and
You guys
oh,
know
we got a
where Fat Tire
bazillion
Slide is.
names.
Where's Fat Tire
Mark's
Slide?
like, hey, I got this single
big
bypass
slide.
and all this stuff.
Moab's on lower.
I did it wet. It's not even
When
slippery
you
wet.
go below
Yeah, it's
you
not
go
even
down
slippery.
ER
Wet.
to the bottom.
What are you
That's
talking
lower north, though, right?
Yes, the slow north.
It's when you
See?
go into the emergency
See?
room.
I know something.
He knows more than you.
I know lower and middle a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Jeff Carr helped
You gotta
name the
pick me
emergency
up way
room
back.
that whole section because we have a little spin off and we were ripping some
lake.
trees out of the way and stuff. So we're gonna ride down this, and Jeff goes, "Man, this is paramedic right here."
That's it.
So that whole thing.
That's the
became- now we
entry in
got
the
a
middle,
wheelchair. Yeah, you can jump off of it. You're on orange, you can jump off of it and do that, and it'll roll you right back in around the proper stuff. But
Right.
then there's like the wheelchair right next to it, which got more like a little love seat, and then you got the ambulance. And
Oh,
Rocky
Get
Mountain.
the
Kevin Wagner, what's
Kevin
his name?
Wagner.
Kevin Wagner, I miss you,
So you're
man.
driving
Do
board?
not, Kevin Wagner, do not listen to Trip Harrison. Trip, you run a 3016, bro. You go for it, man.
Slide your rear tire.
For me, that's JB Endo double.
Single speed. What?
Danny Prather, 3222. That's pretty close, but I think that's still a little low for me. I'm probably gonna run a 3221 or 3222. I might sneak a 22 on there, but Yeah, we're not running a 3216.
I can't read any of that shit.
Trail names depend on who you talk to.
You talk to me and Mark.
what
Whatever
Coleman-
me and Mark says.
That's what
freaking
Coleman
trail
says.
names.
That's what Coleman says.
And whatever you do, don't talk to Jay Beast about
Don't
that.
talk to JB about a trail name. He's got something different for everyone.
And then he spells them. Then he like spells them differently, like on his YouTube
God.
videos too. They're all
Brother
spelled
man, is there a purple trail black guy? I don't know where that is.
Well, hadn't got any purple arrows yet, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get there.
Hey, I'm gonna throw Alan under the bus.
Uh-oh.
Peller,
Alan, yeah.
if you need a good used bike,
He told us that he has
All Terry.
there's a segment going up his driveway, and that we're all banned from it because he wants the KOM.
He put a segment on his driveway?
No,
does that?
No, someone else did it. I think Strange did it, just fucking around with him,
He's
and it's
going
called like. What's it called? You guys know? He told me the story.
Hey,
It's called like.
Let's
We
go.
need to go get it on the way home.
No,
We're getting it on the way
get your,
home.
get your nods on.
I don't know. I don't want to tell the story because it's like I don't know. I'll probably better check with him before I tell the story on.
No, you should tell the
Publicly,
story.
so-
JB has one in his neighborhood. He's the only one on it, but it's gonna go.
Well,
down.
this one has to do with like a porn star that lived down the road.
Oh yeah.
That-
They
was-
should have named the
It was-
segment Tawny Katane is what they should have named. Because
Oh,
she
they
went
probably
full
did.
David Coverdale Whitesnake video.
Oh, they
Right,
probably
right.
did.
So it has a pretty good name, and like he said, we were banned from it because he wants the KOM and it's his driveway, so it's only
I'm
fair.
searching
Now
segments right now.
I'm interested.
I'm using Explorer.
Oh,
Segments.
Alan's probably watching under Kate's name right now. He's gonna
Oh,
kill us. He's
man.
gonna kill us.
30-20 says Cody Pollard. Cody, you're probably close. 30-20. I'm going to run a 32-21 most likely. I may do a 30. Did I say 31? No, I said a 30. A 32. A 32-21, but I may run a 32-22. Yellow Submarine.
No, it's already on.
Yellow Submarine. That's JB's talk right there. I guarantee you. JB told him that. JB, I know you're watching.
Oh, on that bike.
Kevin, I can't wait to see you.
Let's
Me
see.
neither. I'm glad I'm not riding with
Jeremy Coleman says ish is the optimal term.
Ish for time. Yeah.
Heavy on the
Yeah.
So why is he still typing and why is he not
He
down?
could have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there
by
by
now.
now.
He could like the time he's typing. He could
Jeremy,
have
we got a Chug Norris for you.
He's watching his children.
So,
the mayor said leave him alone.
So, buddy of mine, Ryan Erskine, says the Trail 5, like 5 years ago, or no, what 5K y'all held 2 years ago was so much fun. It was a Trail 5K that you guys
Yeah.
did. You remember that Trail 5K?
Cobblestone climb.
Cobblestone climb.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
a T-shirt back there.
Yeah,
if
he
you
said
want to
mainly
come
because
find
we drank a bunch and then we went mountain biking after. I think that's pretty much the norm here, bro. That is just the norm.
Erskine, we miss you too. You need to come back and ride and hike and drink and run with
Yeah,
us.
for sure.
Now that trail, is he talking about the one where you
Wednesday?
stash beer at the top? And then we had,
No, he's talking about Cobblestone climb.
that's why I thought we had beers at the top, and then we
Well,
had
we
to
had-
get a
probably had
car
beers
ride
there,
down.
Yeah, Coleman says, yep, Yellow Submarine is some JB.
I told you.
I hit two sides of the room.
Close.
All right, we are 103 in, and I think we're pretty much done.
Oh, I can't. That's way too far out. Ooh, no, it's blurry. That's
Hey,
too
hey,
far out.
Those are mine.
Oh, that's,
Hey, Corey, I think you need
Oh.
new glasses. They have a lot of scratches on.
We digged into it.
These are mine.
Chad.
Oh, Chad's are like.
Yeah, I told the mayor
Oh, mine are
it was
clean.
only going to be 45 minutes long. So
Sorry, we're 103, and we're pretty much done winding her down. So I think that pretty much covers it. We've had a good time here. We've had good commentary from the back, and Chad gave us the 411 on Step by Step in Medicine Park. We've
best.
talked about some other events, and it's been a good time. I had a good time today.
cheers.
Cheers, man.
cheers.
Boom. Cheers around.
Prost.
Cheers.
Swanson.
Fat tires.
I'm driving.
Fat tires of Canadian
Come
Valley.
by.
That's-
Cheers to
that's-
everybody out there.
That skinny Cordis back there
That's-
talking.
As Steve says, good health.
If I stand sideways, you
Some
won't
bold.
Let's go get one of Kyle's.
Oh, we can't
Canadians
see
right
him now. Cordy, he disappeared. Turn sideways.
Basement.
see. Yeah. I'm gonna get another beer.
Oh goodness! All right, so we're just gonna call her quits before it gets too crazy. You guys have the 411. If you guys need any more information about Medicine Park, Other events, just give me a shout privately and we'll handle it. Otherwise, I am going to sign out. So, love you guys. See you next Tuesday.
Check you later.
Check
All right. Thanks for the best part, guys. Right here.
Come join us.